Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to the July State of the Lab. This month it's just me, and this will be a pretty short one because we have been super busy with early access stuff, and I've got to get back at it right after this. To be honest with you, so let's just jump right into it. Let's get started with a status update. The website now says we are open to early access, and that we are, sort of. As I've said in the past, this stuff is hard, and we are kind of perfectionists, so we are determined not to send out underwhelming, buggy boxes. Sure, there will be bugs. That's the point of early access and testing, but we want it to be reliable and to give you the total package. So we've been delaying and delaying and delaying and delaying and adding everyone on. I should say we've been delaying on adding everybody, and we've decided that we're going to work with some selected haunts this coming season to help us work with the kinks out and all that fun stuff, right? But more importantly, it's so that we can partner up with them and make sure that the bugs we find are resolved as quickly as possible and that their show is working, right? The firmware on the output boxes is totally done. But there's a bunch of work to still be done on the input boxes, to be honest, just to kind of get them show ready. And sending out output boxes without the input boxes, or worse, really buggy input boxes, doesn't live up to our standards here. Therefore, we're holding off on shipping boxes to the early access users until we finish doing what we need to do with the input firmware that we just finished with the output firmware. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to be doing as soon as we end the State of the Lab today. So I'm estimating another week or so there, but I am terrible at estimating things, so I tend to underestimate the amount of work that needs to be done. That said, let's move on to the hardware side of things. The boxes we're shipping out are the Transworld boxes, the first generation boxes that we had at the Transworld show. There is a hardware bug, to be completely frank, related to the Ethernet connection, and so the early access boxes will not have onboard Ethernet active. It's just not going to work. It's way too buggy. So we have some hardware revisions teed up, but before we can get to another run of boxes and spend all the time and the money and the imports and all that stuff, we want to get the feedback to see if there are any other improvements we should make on top of what we already have prepped. We plan on replacing these first generation boxes with the new generation boxes when we get the new generation boxes. So again, this is our early access is a partnership, right? We want people to be successful because your success is our success. I've said it many times, so wouldn't worry about it. But yes, the Generation 1 boxes are the ones the early access people are going to get. All right, so the last thing that I want to talk about is our transparency. As we've said in previous podcasts, we're committed to transparency, and we absolutely meant it. I'm on our Discord server most of the time, and there we go. You can get to it at discord.igorbox.com, like it says on the screen here. That's an invite link for anybody, public Discord. But I'm there most of the time, all day, every day. And I'll answer any questions anyone has on there. As a matter of fact, we've had some really interesting conversations about DMX recently, a couple other things. But totally join the Discord. Come chat with me. I'm there anytime. Happy to tell you everything that I can tell you. Beyond that, I want to try something new, though. I want to do a technical live stream. And I'm kind of shooting to do it weekly, but we'll see. Could be more, might be slightly less. I don't know. It depends on how well it goes and how much of a harangue it is to do. But the idea is that I jump on, I share my screen, and you can jump on and see the code or circuit I'm working on or whatever being worked on. And you can ask questions, and we can just hang out while I work whatever the current burning fire is for Igorbox. I actually did one yesterday as a trial run, and sitting here at this desk. It was 3 hours of me basically hacking at multi-part uploads in embedded C code for the firmware. Um, the idea here is that it's real code, real problems being worked on in real time, even though there is code that we consider to be both secret or proprietary. Most of it's just boilerplate or somewhat generic. So, why not share it? And we can have a chat, perhaps learn from each other. Well, at least that's the hope, right? So, these new technical live streams will be hosted on Twitch. I'm planning on only doing them on Twitch. I'm not going to light up every social media endpoint like we do for the State of the Lab, so you won't be able to watch them on Facebook or YouTube. Just jump on Twitch whenever. We even made a quick URL. You can go to live.igorbox.com, and that'll take you right over to our Twitch channel. Yeah, I'll announce in the Discord when I'm going live. I haven't come up with a schedule or anything yet. I think it's just kind of going to be based on what I'm working on and if I can share it and all that fun stuff. But I'll post it in Discord, or you can subscribe on Twitch for notifications, etc. So yeah, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how that goes. But hop on. Let's build some stuff together. Anyway, that's it for the State of the Lab this month. I know it's super short and super weird, but we are burning the candle at both ends right now and spending every waking moment trying to make sure that this season we can get our early access partners up and running. So I'll have to get back to work to prep out our boxes for shipping, like literally when I press the stop streaming button here in a minute. And I'll see you next month, and hopefully on the weekly technical live streams. So see you later.